guys, welcome back to my YouTube video. I know it's only my second video, but I really wanted to get another one up before my birthday, which is tomorrow. So here it is. I'm just going to get straight into it. I already applied my foundation just to save a bit of time because I don't know if I'm going to ramble. So I sprayed the Collection, I think it's Primed and Ready. It's a bit rubbed off. The setting spray, I sprayed that first just to, you know, get my skin a bit prepped and for something for the foundation to kind of stick to and make it a bit more dewy. And then I mixed these two foundations, which is the Fit Me Maybelline New York foundation in 2020. So 2020, I don't know if you can see that. So I mixed that. I put more of this one on just for the colour because I've put a bit of a gradual tan on. And then I use this for a bit more of dew, like it's a bit more dewy, this one. So this is the Rimmel Match Perfection, and this is a little bit lighter as well. So I've got this for when I was a bit lighter, but at the minute I'm just mixing them both to make a really nice foundation. I do also really like, before I start, the Maybelline one in the shade number 36 Warm Sun, and that's my favourite shade. And I also applied the foundations with the Real Techniques, is it the Expert? Yeah, Expert Face Brush. It's so good for like blending but then pushing it down into the skin. Then what I do is I apply concealer. I'm actually running out of my concealer, but my two favourites at the minute have been Maybelline Fit Me, I think it's called. But I don't have any of that left, so I bought the Revlon Colour Stay Concealer because it looked quite yellowy undertone, and I obviously like a bit of a brighter under eye. I am a bit more tanned than the camera's making out. It's really weird. So I apply it under my eyes, on my chin, down my nose. It's running out this, I need some more. I dot it there where my contour's gonna go, above it, so I apply the concealer underneath it like so, and then just a tiny bit above my lips and on my forehead. This is just mostly for brightening. Obviously under my eyes it's for concealing, and on my chin sometimes it's for concealing, but I just apply it on my forehead for a bit of brightness. And then normally I'd use a beauty blender, but I haven't got one at the minute. I'm actually just going to use this mirror just to help me out a bit. Don't want to come out looking all patchy, so I just kind of dab it instead of rub it because that kind of like works it into the skin, makes it last longer. Okay, I think that's okay. And then what I do is I get my I've got kind of like two makeup bags. This one's got most of the stuff in, and then this is the one that I kind of like chuck in my bag, a handbag if I need to. But I'm going to warm my skin up with the big Real Techniques brush, which is the blush brush, but I use this for bronzer because it's nice and big. And I take the Sunkissed Pretty Cheeky bronze and blush duo. I really like this, and it's got obviously the bronzer and the blusher. The bronzer's matte, which is perfect, and the blusher's got a bit of like a sheen. But I'm just going to take the bronzer and kind of warm it up and kind of half contour as well, because I don't want it going any lower than my contour bit. And I warm the forehead up, and then I go here. I kind of like go up to my nose, like where the sun had like hit it, and then obviously just on the side of my nose a bit. And I kind of like squeeze the brush to get that precision. And then I just go all down my neck, well, under my neck, because I've got a bit of fake tan here. I keep saying fake tan, it's like a gradual tan, it's not even fake tan. But yeah, I went completely dark compared to last time with my hair. What do you guys think? I think it's helping the growth, because obviously I want quite long hair, so I think it's helping, and it looks nice and shiny. So and then what I do is I take this brush, which I can't remember, I think it's a Morphe one. I definitely got it off Beauty Bay, but it was like the perfect contour brush. So I take that, and then I take the Revolution Pro HD Powder Contour Palette. I take a mixture of this one, the lighter contour, and the slightly darker one, and obviously contour my face. I've got lash extensions, so I don't... Lash extensions, is that what they're called? Yeah. Semi-permanent lashes on my eyes, so I just like to do a bit more on the face at the minute. And I don't really have predominant, is that the word? Predominant cheekbones, so I like to bring them out a bit. Not like some girls. Some girls have got like amazing cheekbones. I just want to make sure I'm actually getting it on my cheekbones. And then I'll just go up on the hairline. Kind of hides my hair dye as well. And then just go down the nose. Try and do it a bit more precise than the bronzer. And then I dab literally the tiniest bit in the darker one. Sorry if there's any reflection. And then I just do that at the top. Just so the top's got a slightly darker shade, kind of like a bit of shading so it goes dark to light. And then I go under the lip. I've just always done this. I go under the lip and along my jaw. I don't know if you can see. It probably doesn't look as blended on camera. It never does, but it is blended. Yeah. I can hear someone messing with the bins. Oh, it's our bin cleaner. I get my blush, and what I've been using as a combo is what I use my mirror for, but it's the Nip and Fab. So I use the blusher, and I dab a bit in that blusher, and then I dab a bit in the highlighter blusher, because this one's matte, so I kind of like a bit of a shimmer, so I just kind of mix the two. And then I always start at the top. Some people start on the apples of the cheeks, but I kind of like pull that funny face that everybody does and do that. Don't you find like the morning after you've done a face mask, your makeup just goes on so much better? Anyway, so that's the bronzer and blusher. Then what I do is I put a bit of, I don't always bake, but sometimes I put a bit of baking just under to make it a bit more like it stands out. So I pour this one, which is the Revolution Luxury Powder in Banana, and I pour it into the lid. And then I take this, I think this is just a Superdrug own brush, and I kind of like just dot it underneath and then leave that there, but then I swirl the rest, tap it off, and then just put it just where I know I get oily, which is between my eyebrows, on my chin and on the side of my nose, and obviously just to set the concealer under the eyes. Sometimes if I'm wearing eyeshadow, I go on top of my eyelids. I'm not going to put any eyeshadow on this video because this is like my most everyday makeup, but I'm going out later to the Christmas market, so I'll probably add a bit of eyeshadow later on. So highlighter, I've been using my MAC Global Glow Mineralized Skin Finish. Yeah, and it's that one. It's a bit messy, but it's just that one. This is just like my everyday highlighter. If I want like a more like out there one, I use the L'Oreal Foil. It's really, really good. It's a metallic highlighter and it's really golden. It's like, I don't know if you're going to be able to see. It's like more of a golden champagne one. This one's like a mixture of champagne golden and a light one, so it's good for every day. I hate highlighting the bottom of my nose just because I've got quite like a bally bit on the end, so I don't like highlighting that. And then I just go on my Cupid's bow. So that's my highlighter done. Now I'm just going to swipe off that powder, and then I'm going to do eyebrows. So for eyebrows I use the e.l.f. what's it called, just brow pencil, and it's in dark, deep dark or something like that, like one of the darkest ones, but not black. It's like a dark brown, and it comes with a little spoolie, which I like for the front. So I'm definitely going to need a mirror for this, just to concentrate. Really, I wanted my eyebrows doing, so I might get them done tomorrow, because my birthday is tomorrow. And I do like a line at the front, and then I get the spoolie bit and blend the line out, so it's more like an ombre. Don't know if you can see how this is going. I did have my eyebrows microbladed like last year, but I've just felt like I've not needed them redone. I don't know if you can see this at all. But yeah, then I just put a tiny bit of highlight under my brow. So I use the Zoeva Luxe Smoky Shader 234. And I actually take a Primark palette, which is called the Master Eye Palette. And this is like my everyday palette because I love the oranges in it. Sorry. I love the oranges, which is what I'm going to wear on my eyes later. But for now I'm just going to use the highlight shade in the top corner. And I just go under my brow. And under that brow. With my eyelashes, I just take this little just lash spoolie thing and brush through them. To make sure they're separated, because when you sleep on them they can be like crossing over and everything. Oh yeah, one's coming off and some come off like that. Okay, so in the daytime I've been using this lip twister by W7, and it's just a lip liner. It's just a twist up because it's dead easy for your bag because you don't need a pencil sharpener. So I just overline my lips just a little bit, like so. And then it looks more brown, this. I thought it was more brown, but it's kind of like a more pinky colour, but I still really like it. And then I take the Barry M That Swell lip plumping gloss, and it like tingles. It's like minty, but it's like a non-sticky gloss. That's why I like it, and I'm like nearly out of it, so that'll be being bought today. And that is my everyday makeup routine. I know it might be too much for some people might even wear more, but at the minute I'm happy with it. Don't know if you can see with a bit of a close-up. It's the lighting's quite bright. Yeah, I'm always pleased with it. But yeah, so hope you liked. Please comment, like and subscribe if you do like these videos. Excuse now the mess behind me. Yeah, if you want to see more, I'm going to do a birthday, what I got for my birthday video after this one, but it'll probably be up like a week later, and I hope it's not too long, and I will see you in my next video. Love you, bye.